Alright, once more for the mods. Blah, blah, those are off. Stuff I want's on. Actually. Alright. From the top. There we go. That's what we want. We want the game to do the mashing for me. Also, I really like the fact that you can just skip the second cutscene there. Just by walking. While the cutscene ends. I love that. I don't know why that works, but it's there. It's good. Binny. Yes, how long? Oh no, it's gonna be at least an hour. I know that much because world record's hour 15. But I don't know, maybe hour 30. Okay. But yeah, it's nice because the first two splits are pretty short. It's like one of them's the literal tutorial, and then the other is skip the first like one that's meant to be the first dungeon proper, and then hit a trigger, and then yeah, that's the first two splits. It's kind of nice that they're the same for all four categories, but because it's like it's nice, it's consistency. So it means you don't have to learn anything new for the first few bits, no matter what category you do. Alright. And also when you get like a fairly long cutscene, you can just drink. You can just have a drink or something, because you don't need to mash. But yeah, I kind of do wish there was an equivalent of long jump, or like a long jump in this game. That's like, I do like ride skill, because it is unique. Because ride skills, like, it's got tech. Okay, I did that correctly, so 1... Alright, yeah, that was way too high, but I prefer to be safe and take it longer than accidentally not make it and spend like 3 minutes trying to get up. Oh wait, I forgot to turn thing off. It doesn't matter. I can try this. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Yep. So, like, a good bit too high, but it doesn't matter. It means I can pause glide a lot less. Shut up, Norton, I need to get you off this PC. Alright, Mysterio-wise though. First dungeon, my beloved. First actual one that we care about. It's like... find it so funny that... Norton... it says it's a problem that you have Windows Defender on. That says something. That just says something about Norton. It's like Malwarebytes and Bitdefender exist as well, and they're free. Much less bloatware. Alright. Am I in full EVC? Yes, I am. Okay. So, here. What was I thinking? Alright. Good. Alright, good keys. I forgot you can... I forgot the bits at the top of that ladder have collision. This room of all places, really. The children really want me to run into them today. I'm extremely stupid. I only just realized what I did. Come on. Oh, that was so stupid. I can't believe I Forgot to do the skip. I was thinking like it was Bran Malagden or something. Like, that's the easiest boss skip in the game. That the one I just didn't do. Oh, okay. Oh, sure. Thank you. Forgot I need the root now. It's open. I don't know why I like the song for this dungeon so much. Oh. Sure. Thank you, video game. I love missing my shots in boss fight. I forgot I need to split there. Okay, so far so good. Six, 7, 8. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah. Alright, dusting time. One, two, three. That's just two. Alright. Yeah, okay. I keep forgetting that's the entire thing that solves that puzzle. Like that. Don't know why. Move. Nope. Okay, good enough. Alright, Greek 1. I actually kinda love this dungeon. Don't know why. Really fun. Alright. And now I shall pass the grind room of the grind room. Okay, bro, get in there. Alright, good. Oh, pfft. Let me out. Now time for everyone's favorite. Oh wait, no, it's the next room. The kill a family of 3 room. 4 room. But spare one of them because it's faster. Nice. Test that later, but like, just had a stupid idea. It's like, just copy the Stratosphere where it does. Except, that was a completely different line. Wait. Yep. I have to do this. Eighteen, 19, 20, 23, 4, 5. Alright. Yeah, I don't know why that didn't work earlier, but sure. Alright, there we go. Wait, wrong way. I have no idea why the trigger didn't work last time. It's maybe because I accidentally... Maybe it's because I don't know. Doesn't matter. 1, 3, 4. Really? There we go. Alright, good. I like that quick kill there. It's nice. Move. I wonder what that could be foreshadowing. Clearly not. Like, mid-game. Three, four, five. One, two, three, six. Oh. Ooh! Okay. One. I'm just taking that for safety, because I forgot it was up here. Get on. Saving. Alright, come on. One way. On fun. Up, please. Okay, nope. Next. Alright. Let us go. And stuff right. Good for enter dustbound. No, I haven't managed to do the thing. Not yet. It's after this split. It's the split called enter dustbound where the problem happens. If I've not done stuff right, and I think I have done it right this time. Welcome to test chambers. From Hit Kane, Anodyne 1. Come on.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, you're fine.
Alright. Come on.
It's like rolling the dice, isn't it?
What? If I'm quiet or not?
Sometimes you're loud, sometimes you're quiet.
Yeah, I don't know.
House has a category idea.
Oh dear.
All
Oh.
trees for seconds.
What has Hot House, what has he been cooking?
I don't know.
This like catalyst, yeah.
Oh, wait, you're loud again.
Yeah, I just leaned in closer to my okay. Wow. Yeah, I just leaned in close to my laptop.
Yeah, catalyst is not a bad idea.
What? what would this entail?
Yeah, you have to go and touch all of the trees and out of bounds trees that are possible to touch.
I see.
He is routing it as we speak.
Oh no.
Because unfortunately his favourite real-time category is no longer possible.
Well, what was his favorite RTA category?
All dashes, no TP, reverse.
Oh yeah, why is it no longer possible?
Because we used custom-made dashes since the server shut down. We can't make custom-made dashes.
Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
But it was legitimately like basically every runner, like after Ferry did it, all of us gave it a go at least once because it was just like, hey, we're really comfortable doing it forwards. Let's see how we do it backwards.
Okay.
And it was legit like he loved it. I didn't prefer it. I preferred the
Standard.
run. But
Ooh.
he loved doing all that stuff. You just unfortunately cannot do it. Oh, I don't know if you saw, but Pigeon also said he's gonna, some point next week, give what we typed, about concerning H-Town.
Yes, the rest of the mods.
Yeah, he's gonna have a look at it some point next week and give it a look, see if it needs to change, if it's fine as is, all that stuff. Okay. So whose splits did you use for glitchless?
For what?
The glitchless.
John.
Okay, okay.
I just added a few things, really.
Because I've just found Pigeon has done a commentated speedrun of both glitchless Anodyne 1 and good ending Anodyne 2.
Okay, because I just copied Gorilla's notes for Anno 1, for Anno 2 even.
Yeah, so I was looking at those and just going, okay, is this what I want to use? Or
Yeah, because I didn't touch. Okay, yeah, it happened. Good, I did it right.
Oh, fantastic! That's what we want to hear.
Yeah. I just didn't use Pigeon's Run because Pigeon's on PC and I'm on Switch.
Oh, is his run on PC for Anodyne 2?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that. Are you sure? Because that runs on the leaderboards.
Yeah, it says Wait, is it his current PB?
Yes.
Yeah, that literally says PC right next to it.
Hang on a minute. My brain doesn't remember that. Give me a second. Anodyne 2.
Yeah, let's look at the platform.
No, that's a Switch. I'm looking at it right now.
What, Pigeon's Run?
Yeah, Pigeon's current PB. 1 hour 16:49. And let me see, give me a second, let me check what this commentated run's time is. $1:16.49, yeah. I'll send you the video on Discord.
I mean, okay. So I swear I saw on the thing it said it was.
Because you never know, it might have some good info for you.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you want me to send you the Anodyne 1+1 as well?
Yeah, because that's going to be useful for learning it, because I've not learned it yet.
Cool, okay, I'll send you both. Nice to see you getting a bit more traction now, where you showed me the analytics.
Yeah. That's the only, like, so my most viewed video was, like, the first ever Turnip Boy run, like, ever. And that got, like, 516 or something. And I don't know why.
Oh, Titanfall is such a cool game.
Titanfall is indeed such a cool game.
Do you want to know actually a funny complaint I often hear about Turnip Boy?
Oh dear, what is it?
It's slow paced because the trip animation, and then there's the freeze.
Wait, which one is it? Rob's tax evasion.
Activation, yeah. Because obviously you trip constantly, don't you? But
Yeah, for both of the games you do. Trips just way faster and gives you iframes in Rob's the Bank. And then the third game, which they announced fairly recently, is a completely different genre again. It's a runner. It's like a side-scrolling runner.
Oh, so basically they're doing what Darksiders did.
What?
All 4 Darksiders games are completely different genres.
I think so. Oh my.
Darksiders 1, Zelda, 3D Zelda clone. Darksiders 2, light RPG. Darksiders 3, Souls-like. Darksiders 4, twin-stick shooter. Well, Darksiders Genesis, twin-stick shooter.
'Tis time to spark the fruit. Spark the dog, even.
But yeah, I've often seen people go, "Oh man, tripping's so slow because you constantly stop and start."
Yeah, please ignore how it's what speedrunners use to move around.
Because the thing is, I can see where people are coming from a visual perspective. It does look like, oh, that should be slower because every time you trip, you stop to move. But the speed that you move before you trip, before you do that stop animation, is faster than your movement. It's genuinely faster to have that freeze because the movement before it is so much quicker.
Yeah, and then Rob's a Bank, you can just spam it because there's barely any cooldown, especially when you get upgrades for it. It's like, that's why in any percent, that's one of the ones we prioritize, as well as something like Milk and not steroids, Whey.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fun speed games. I cannot grind them for long. For that long, cause like, I don't know, no, I mean, like, I can't grind them for, like, weeks, cause, like, I get bored eventually.
Oh, you're talking to the guy who has 3 speed games.
Yeah, I know, but, like, I can't really do, like, I can't do, like, a month of Turnip Boy straight, 'cause I originally picked up Turnip Boy Commits Taxation as, like, a joke speed game for, like, breaks between, like, Odyssey and Splat and all that.
But it ended up being, like, a legit cool run.
Yeah, and I love it. I love it, because I'm one of the mods for one of the games. I wouldn't be in that position if I didn't love them.
Well, funnily enough, did I ever tell you the story about why I run Anodyne?
No.
It's pretty simple, to be honest. So, I've never really like sought out a game for it to fill a specific purpose, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So, like, in a sense of, I didn't go, oh, I want to run an RPG, and then sort out RPGs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hence, you can probably tell by the fact that I run 3 different genres. I just picked up what I picked up.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause I know a lot of people in Multi Mario don't expect me to be like a shooter runner, cause like, and then they find out that my first speed game was Doom 2.
Yeah.
It's like, it makes a lot more sense when you realize that. Given at the time when I picked it up, I was way too young to be playing Doom 2, because I was like 9.
You can't actually imagine playing Assassin's Creed since you was 14 or 11.
Oopsies.
My family knew.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's like, my...
This way, I was playing Assassin's Creed 3, the very first 18 rated game in the series, on my 13th, not my 13th, my 12th birthday, I believe.
Yeah, my parents were a lot more strict with that, but it's like, no, I understand where they're coming from, because it was mainly because they didn't want me to play, like, the GTA games, like, way too early, or...
This was the only game that my parents ever said, you know, made it clear.
Like, something like, didn't want me playing, like, GTA or Modern Doom, like, way too early.
I can play all that.
No, it's like... Yeah, I understand why a lot of parents say it's like, no, GTA, no, because, like, I only recently did my first playthrough of GTA 5, and it's like, yeah, I understand why, it's like, you wouldn't want your kids playing the game, because, like, there's a lot of stuff in it. It's like, yeah, no, this is clearly not for kids. I love the game, though, but it's like, yeah, I understand why a lot of parents would have a panic around it. Yeah, it's also like, the main thing I know my parents definitely took notice of when I was doing my first playthrough of it was, like, the language used, if you know what I mean. They didn't walk in on me playing any of the Lamar sections. It was just like your constant swearing from Michael and Trevor.
Oh yeah, my parents don't care about any of that. My family can outswear a sailor.
Sounds about right. Fair enough.
Yeah. But GTA was the only one because my parents are well informed and they knew exactly all the content that was in it. Just like, yeah, this is a bit much. Assassin's Creed, it's just violence. We've all seen violence.
It's just violence. Please ignore how GTA 5 you're required to go into the strip club to progress the story.
Because quite literally, it was a case of, but you know not to stab people, right? It's like, yeah, then it doesn't matter if you see it.
Yeah. You know what's inside of people, yeah? Fire. But it's like...
Yeah. Put it this way, I grew up watching animal documentaries, watching animals hunt each other. Violence doesn't it?
That's just called playing Animal Crossing.
Yeah, but it's nothing. But it was nothing that would phase me. Although I'm a history nut, I've always been a history nut.
Yeah. Same.
I knew at 9 years old that Julius Caesar was stabbed to death brutally.
Yeah, that was kind of common knowledge from primary school. I can't lie.
Yeah.
It's like...
So the history is inherently a very violent thing.
Yeah, inherent. Yeah, because my parents, like, they originally just shied away from, like, oh, yeah, it was just stuff happened, it was a... It's just it happened, and then when I got, like, to about 10, I realized, yeah, this is actually pretty bad. This is just...
Yeah. Never mind stuff you see in video games. History.
Yeah.
History's messed up.
Yeah, I know, I've studied it enough. Which stuff is that again? Oh my... Oh.
At the end of the day, but history is messed up.
Yeah. Yeah, trust me, I have to sit an exam about it. Well, it's classics, but yeah, still. Some of it's at least history, soon enough.
My forte of history is stuff like the Vikings, Saxons.
Yeah, it's like, my forte of history is like, it's two separate ends of a spectrum. It's like, modern history, like 1900 onwards, basically.
Yeah.
Actually, like, end of the end of Victorian era onwards, basically. And like, ancient Greco-Roman stuff.
Yeah. This is gonna sound really weird, and it always sounds really weird when I tell people, but honestly, I don't care.
Okay.
My knowledge of history comes from the Black Death.
Based.
Just because I have a fascination with plague doctors and all sorts.
How to learn more about plague doctors. Step 1, play Plague Inc. Step 2, win.
But I know a lot about diseases. I know a lot about battle tactics and how weapons were used. I can tell you exactly how a Kapesh, an Egyptian Kapesh, is used. And I can tell you how they were trained to fight with it.
That's actually really interesting. It's like...
That was part of my passion history. Battle tactics. How did you fight and what made your success successful? So why were the Vikings successful? They were successful through fear. They were successful through complete brutality.
Yes.
And then, surprisingly, when you think big, people who, you know,
Yeah.
who were holding enormous weapons that were very strength.
Yeah.
They were actually incredibly nimble fighters.
I know. That kind of just makes, like, the modern God of War interpretation of Thor that much funnier to me.
While they did have big, heavy axes and stuff like that, the majority of the
Yeah.
and sword axes and hatchets.
Yeah. It's like...
And they were utterly brutal with them. They would carve you up like a Sunday roast.
I know. It's like, I still find it really funny that, like, despite... So, you know, The Art of War, Sun Tzu. It's like, despite how revolutionary that book was for, like, warfare, it's like, most of the stuff in it is, like, common sense by nowadays. It's like, a lot of lords didn't know... Because this was a book written for lords fighting wars. They didn't know that their peasant army needed food.
Because there's more mods in it. If your enemy is like dumber than you or something like that, it makes them angry.
Yeah, it's like... It's like,
You
supply trains are very important. Protect yours, but also attack your enemies a lot.
If you know full well I am smarter than this opponent, make them mad because they are far more likely to lose.
Yeah.
But legitimately, in school, we used to, train this stuff. So we would make like our own props of how they were used, and we would practice their battle tactics. There's not it's a pretty interesting conversation starts when you can say, I can fight like a Viking, literally.
Fair enough.
In the literal sense of Viking combat, I know how to use two axes like a Viking.
Yeah, 'cause, like, it's kind of unfortunate for me to say that the extent of my medieval warfare knowledge is what is it? Leave towards save point. Is the Scottish Wars of Independence. That's like my extent of medieval warfare knowledge.
Correct me if I'm wrong here, that's Rob the Bruce, isn't it?
Aye, Rabbi Bruce.
That's him, isn't it?
Aye, that's him.
Yeah. I remember when the movie of that came out a couple of years back. Me and my mate watched it together because my mate is also Scottish.
Yeah.
And we loved it. I was aware of the name, but I didn't know much more about it.
Yeah. It's like, speaking of that stuff, it's like one of the things that I know a lot of people up here hate, and we are not alone in this, is that most of us hate the movie Braveheart because of how bad it just is. Yeah, I like it for how bad the writing is, but it's like, I know a lot of... So you know of the Fringe, right? The festival? Yeah, because I've ran to a lot of tourists when it's been on, when just been going around, just saying, they're saying, oh, I thought this would be more like the film Braveheart. It's like, what did you expect from a film from a movie that did the Battle of Stirling Bridge without a bridge?
My friend who is Scottish quite simply said, you must what the movie represents because it shows a lot of good things in the spirit, but in actual practice.
Yeah. I know.
So the whole thing of, yes, we were that passionate about it. We wanted all this stuff to happen. And all this stuff and all that. However,
Oh, wait.
The blue face thing.
Yeah, no. That's
movies. And he has no complaints about that. If you want to, give your movie something visual like that, by all means, not
do
wrong
it.
with that.
Yeah, because I love film that does like visual stuff like that, good visual representation.
Yeah.
But it's just like sometimes it's.
It in no way negatively impacts the movie being good face paint. It doesn't negatively impact anything.
Yeah. It just impacts American tourists.
It doesn't lessen the power. It doesn't make it. It's not like something insulting, is it? It's a case of, yeah, they gave the movie a visual.
Yeah. Wait.
At the end of the day, war paint was used. War paint was a common thing in the past.
Yeah, it was a common thing, but like not during that period.
But they weren't going into battle looking like the Blue Men Group.
Yeah, no. And besides, the last, like, most documented uses of war paint were like with the Picts during like Roman Empire and Roman Republic. That was like most known case of war paint in the UK. What became the UK?
And the Vikings. The Vikings were known for it.
True. Yeah.
But again, but the thing is, war paint served a purpose.
Yeah.
It was because I'll be honest, there's nothing scary about having a blue face.
Yeah. There's nothing scary about having the blue face. The scary part is the massive guy running towards you with weapons.
Yeah. The whole point of war paint was
Intimidation tactics.
your opponent.
Yeah.
Because one of the most one you see is people basically you take ash from the fire and cover their islands and all that, so that entire thing is just black.
Yeah. And it's like,
that's intimidating to look at.
yeah, and to be fair, like the modern equivalent of it, like camouflage cream, it's like, yeah, that serves a purpose. The purpose isn't intimidation there. The purpose is become bush.
Yeah, but it does serve,
Yeah.
a purpose.
Yeah. It is time to play horror game. Because for some reason there's a horror game in this.
Yeah.
And it's required to beat the game.
Do I know one of the funniest things, actually?
Yeah.
Obviously, being mates, I used to, well, me and my mates, we struggle with right?
Yeah.
As mates do. And among our friend group, nothing is off limits, basically.
I see.
Because at the end of the day, we know where our loyalties lie. Right?
Let's transfer forward, please. Yeah. Yeah.
And that's just what I like with friends. Your friends can make jokes other people can't, because that's my mate. I know my mate might make the most offensive joke about where I'm from or something.
Yeah.
But I know I call, but I know I say I need help. He's going to be the first person running. And I used to rip my friend to pieces for being Scottish.
Yeah.
As you do.
Yeah.
And I remember one of my favourite jokes is, I used to tell him, you know what, you Scots really become involved in savages. And he immediately just went, okay, here we go.
Yeah, all of them but the Glaswegians.
Yeah, and the joke is, oh yeah, do you remember when you Scots used to, like run into the woods, like butt naked, and then you come out like 3 hours later with a dead deer slung over your shoulder and you've torn the head off with your bare teeth?
That just sounds like the average night out in Birmingham.
Yeah, but I said, yeah, I used to become way more involved than that nowadays. His way of training is when you do it.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. And he'd keel over laughing his head off. Because that's hilarious.
Yeah. Right. Up.
But I remember when we went to our college, when we went to a new college, another student attempted to make a joke like that after hearing me make one. And my friend very simply said, keep your mouth shut.
Good decision.
And the guy was like, whoa, he just said something way worse than what I've just said. It's like, he's my mate. I don't know you.
Yeah, because it's like, I think it's like, with your best mates, it's just like, you will slag each other off for days, it's fine. Someone else does it. Yeah.
Yeah. If only enough, me and this mate actually got separated in school once when we were in our last year of my first college, because we used to rip each other's apart so much that the teacher thought we hated each other.
No, I can see how they can think that.
They legitimately thought, like, you two hate each other, because we actually said, why don't you put us together anymore? It's like, you just hate each other. It's like, where did you get that impression? He's like a brother to me. It's like, But you say all this horrible stuff to each other. It's like, yes.
Yeah, did you not get the like a brother bit?
There's like, I will go to war for this man, but I am not sharing my crisps with him.
Based.
I will go to war for this man. That man says, I need you to come and march with me. It's like, sure, no problem, let's do it. But I'm not, by any means, sharing my food with you.
E. Then orb sector. Sector what?
But she just couldn't wrap her head around it. It's like, I've never seen people be friends like that. Just like, this is what we are, this is how we are.
Yeah. Norma, let me up. Norma, let me inside your head, please. I need to steal stuff from you.
But I used to make the same bit about, I used to make the jokes as well about the fact that he's deep fry stuff.
Yeah. It's like, one of my, yeah. To be fair, we can't live down the deep fried Mars bars, can we? At this point?
Oh no, the one that got me was the one he told me about a couple of years ago. They just deep fried cream eggs and dipped in them.
Okay, what? I didn't know we were that. Actually, to be fair, that's Glasgow.
God damn, a soft locked.
Oopsies.
It was on wall. No big deal. But I did the same with his dad. I used to rip his dad to pieces as well. But his dad would do the exact same thing to me.
That sounds like one of the best relationships you could have with a friend's parent.
Yeah, his dad used to turn me a new one. Oh, it was so funny. Because what did we give his dad the nickname of? Oh yeah, we nicknamed him Gerald.
Gerald?
Yeah, we nicknamed him the Scottish Gerald. As in Gerald of Rivia.
Oh, Geralt, yeah, okay.
Yeah, because his dad, from the age of 20, was dark silver haired.
Ooh. That's a Witcher if I've ever heard of one.
Oh, he gets better. He wears it in a man bun. When he's out, he puts it in a bun, but any other time it just sits around his jawline and a bit lower.
Lovely.
Literally, and the man knows how to fight with a sword. He used to do kendo and stuff like that when he was younger.
My Hema ass.
So it was a case of, you are literally the modern day girl. You just got it.
In my days, I'm in the Nexus from hit game Anodyne.
One of the other jokes is that neither of them liked haggis than I did.
Oh, does that happen?
Yeah, both of them thought haggis was absolutely rank.
It's not that bad. It's good.
One of my favorite foods. Which is your saint? Which is the saint of Scotland?
What?
Which is your saint? The saint of Scotland.
Patron Saint St. Andrews.
Is Andrews your lot?
Aye. It's an Andy.
Obviously, Andy's day in school, we used to get Scottish food.
I see. Did they at least do black pudding? Because that's one of the good ones.
Yes, but I hate black pudding.
Ah, okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. But they did squirt sausage, they did haggis, and all that kind of stuff.
I forgot, one of my English teachers once said, yeah, square sausage is the best culinary thing that Scotland has ever did. And it's like, yeah, to be fair, he's not wrong.
Oh yeah, that stuff's foodie.
Oh, I'm going the wrong place.
So much more crispiness in them.
Yeah.
John may actually used to do with square sausages, or basically the meat that you make them from.
Team.
He
Okay.
used to make smash burgers out of them, breakfast smash burgers.
Ooh. That sounds nice, actually.
Yeah, so you'd have this paper thin, crispy sausage. Yeah, and you'd have 4 of them stuffed in between this bun, right?
Alright.
Oh. It was good stuff, that. That was what he brought us on the day of Comic-Con.
That's good, just Comic-Con with square sausage.
Oh no, well, because literally we showed up early, as you did. Because
Yeah.
we got early access. And his dad had made he woke up early, made 4 of them, and wrapped them in tinfoil, brought them to the venue, and while reading through said, these lads still feel it, okay, keep you going for the day.
Holy based.
Because his dad is one of them guys that if you're gonna do something like that, then you eat good food in the morning.
Yeah.
Because it's highly unlikely you're going to get anything decent to eat because it's very expensive, and also what you pay for is necessarily worth it.
Yeah, it's like Disneyland. It's like any theme park. The food's gonna be expensive. Oh, it paused like it's a boat structure.
Not knocking food truck food there, like a food truck burger or anything like that. Not knocking any of that. It's good food.
Yeah, but it's just gonna be expensive usually.
But in Comic-Con, you get that food, but for quadruple the price. In an actual food truck, you pay £1 for a burger, £2 for a burger. In Comic-Con, that is like £10.
I forgot this game has cruise control. Why does this game have cruise control?
The jokes they used to fly.
Okay. Good news, we are on the second last split.
Because remember, I went to a special school.
Yeah.
We had a blanket that we called Daredevil.
Okay, fair enough.
We had a kid in a wheelchair who we called Wheels.
Okay, I was gonna say, I thought you. If he would.
As in Charles Xavier.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, if he had alopecia, you could have just called him Dr. X, Professor X.
Yeah. But we used to give you, but the nicknames that used to go, oh my god. They were offensive as hell.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna have to tell you what was different about this lad, what was going on with this lad for you to be able to work this one out. One of them we called Usain Bolt.
I see.
Yeah. And everything you are thinking right now is exactly why he had the name.
Last man.
Oh, fast and matched appearance.
That one's big Blackwood.
Yeah. The stuff you to say you can't say that because you're racist. And it's just like, you do realise he is the one who came up with the name.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
We told because you tell him what the guy was back.
Okay.
Dude was bloody quick. But the jokes that used to fly from it, because it's every stereotype you could imagine. And it was like that for everyone, and everyone was in on it.
Okay.
No one ever got offended because it's just like, hey, it's hey, you say that about me, but I'll say something just as bad about you.
Fair enough.
But no one random got to say the jokes, and it happened a few times where it's just like, you don't get to say that.
Okay.
You've not built the camaraderie.
It's like, I just remember there was a guy at my school, he ended up getting 2 nicknames. It's like, so at one point he got called, it was like around when Morbius came out, his last name was Morbiato.
Okay.
So he just ended up getting called Morbius. Matt Morbius. Yeah, and then also like one of the squarest heads you could, like a really square jaw, ended up getting called Steve as well.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. How did I know that one was coming?
Obvious one.
Yeah.
Talk.
Right. Are you aware of the movie Trainspotting?
I'm aware of it. I know I need to watch it.
Literally, me and my friends all had Clays on their nicknames.
What?
So, for example, one of the guys in all of them use nicknames. They all have actual names, but they use nicknames.
Yeah, because if I remember, it's kind of like more of an it's not a spy film, but it's like kind of like a crime one. I know that much.
Not really. It's legit. Not really. It's a fantastic movie. It's one of my favorite movies ever made. But Spud is what the guy's actual name, but his nickname is Sick Boy.
Okay.
My friend, who is Scottish, earns the name Stop Boy.
Reminds me of one of the other best films that have come out of the UK, which peak action film.
One of my friends who used to take the mick out of his weight because he was overweight. He knew he was overweight, and he laughed about it. We all laughed about it. We call one of the characters is called Begbie. You can tell where that's going. Bigby.
Wait, sorry, what?
One of the characters' nicknames was Begbie.
Wait, what? Sorry.
Yeah, one of the characters' nicknames was Begbie because of the nickname, because that was his surname.
Okay, yeah.
My friend's modified nickname of that was Bigby because he was fat.
Oh my! How did I not hit that? Thank you, Dave.
We weren't nice to each other in a lot of things, but it was funny and we were all in on it.
You're holding on it.
I'll tell you what, Aaron. I'll tell you a joke I used to tell when we made.
Yeah.
Right. No, so just for reference, I'm very skinny, right?
Alright.
I'm incredibly skinny. My other friend, one of my friends is just, well built.
Okay.
And then we've got me mate use that.
I can see where this is going.
Oh no, it gets funny. You ready for this?
Okay, yeah.
Right. I assume you played Assassin's Creed.
Not really. I should.
Right. Are you aware of like the leap of faith and all that?
Oh yeah, of course I know that mechanic. That's iconic, even those who don't know the game.
So my just normally built friend dives
Yeah.
off the rooftop and perfectly lands in a haystack. Not a single scratch on it. Just soared through the air. Exactly. He steps off the platform and falls so fast and hard that he falls through the haystack and leaves an imprint in the ground like wild hail. I leap into the air and I soar, and then a gust of wind catches me and I fly away.
Alright.
What I mean that made two others correct, we called him TikTok.
Come on. Come on. Right. Oh, wait, I'm stupid. I forgot I can just...
Yeah, we had some weird nicknames. Often though, we actually used our gamer tags.
Huh. I mean, fair play.
My nickname for the longest time now has been Carnage. In fact, we're actually tempted at Comic-Con when we go next time. There's these booths that do dog tags, right?
Oh, yeah.
And they do them off like a game tag. And we're all tempted to get our gamer tags as dog tags.
Thank you, the urchin actually died this time.
Which, to be honest, would be pretty cool to be able to just have dog tags with the nickname on it. Tell you what, my wiggles aren't brilliant today.
Really?
Yeah, I've dropped a couple today.
Okay.
Nothing major, like, it's not, anything major. If anything, I'm losing like a second.
Yeah.
So it's something I can more than like, because I'm not resetting. I only reset on wiggles if it's like a major mess up.
Yeah.
Or I'm doing any percent, in which case
Yeah.
I can't miss a single one.
Thank you. Oh yeah, I forgot.
I tell you what, the end of Anodyne one, I still want it.
Yeah.
Learn to swim, then go get sandwich. And so, I will say, I do like that me and you have both put our favourite cards in our Discord.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh, by the way, have you ever read the cards, like the card descriptions?
No. I've only done that with Anodyne 2, because I didn't know you could do that in Anno 1.
Guess what the card description for Thor
What?
Buy one, get one free.
Nah, that's diabolical.
Oh, I couldn't stop laughing. And by comparison, Rocks is really funny as well.
Okay.
Rocks just like, of course, yeah, what's wrong with the rock? Or something like that.
Alright.
I'm actually looking forward to finishing Bayonetta, because after I finish Bayonetta, I don't know if I've told you, I'm starting Anodyne 2.
Yeah, I need to finish Bayonetta.
I've just done the chapter on the motorbike, like, just today.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Which I have to say was
okay. Peak action game design if it wasn't Devil May Cry 5.
I actually have quite a few issues with Devil May Cry 5, personally.
Yeah, I know there are some issues. However, Michael Jackson cutscene.
Oh yeah, that thing's scary.
Shut up, Nero. You're interrupting my Michael Jackson break. You're what?
But my issues with it, the thing is, I have these issues are not relevant to a first-time playthrough. I don't care about these things on a first-time playthrough.
Yes, it's like with, if you're trying to do combos and all, if you're like, experienced with the game.
No, nothing like that, because that is just a skill problem.
Okay.
My issues are, for example, the characters. By all means, on your first playthrough, dictate how to do when we play what character. But on subsequent playthroughs, I should be able to play as Dante for every chapter if I want to.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of that, but because it's kind of like a lot of chapters were designed around, a lot of levels were designed around Nero or unfortunately V.
And that's fine. I'm not saying they need to change any of the attack plans or anything. Don't do any of that. Just paste the character in, and we will have fun regardless.
Yeah, fair.
I'm not saying, oh, you need to change the levels so that they are, more adapted to those characters. No.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, this level was designed for this character. We are playing it with a character that was not intended for it, but we are doing it because we said, hey, I want to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, alright. It is time. It is nearly the end of Anodyne 2.
Nice.
Which I mean, I have to kill a boss.
On top of the second thing is, it is so difficult and weird to just start a new fresh game.
Yeah, that's like the biggest problem I have with it, because you have to like use a new file and everything. New account and everything. It's like, that's the biggest problem with like DMC5 NG speedruns. That's why I know a lot of people do New Game Plus more.
And even New Game Plus isn't the smoothest thing.
Yeah, 'cause, I mean, it's a lot more it's a lot smoother than going for New Game because, well, it's basically intended.
Yeah, but it's not. But that's my big problem with it is I like replaying games.
Yeah.
It seems like you've made a game that you don't want people replaying.
I mean, there is obviously a lot of replay value in DMC5, like with every other DMC game, that replay value being Bully the Demons more.
But there doesn't seem to be any of that kind of replay value. I can't find this game. Let's start the game and stuff. yourself.
Yeah, because I remember I tried to do that with DMC Files. Like, okay, how do you start a new game with this? Like, oh.
Yeah. It's not something I'm a fan of. I don't. The thing is, if you're going to do that, please make there some way to actually fully wipe bits of in-game.
Yeah.
Because, like, for example, Undertale is also a culprit. When you start a new game in Undertale, it's not actually a true new game. If you want to start a true new game, you have to erase the save data from your console.
Yeah, but to be fair, Undertale is kind of meant to do that by design, because, like, the entire genocide thing.
And I'm not saying that, and I'm not saying you shouldn't have those kinds of things. It's cool.
Yeah, because that's, like, really cool narratively, yeah.
But there should be, like, a button combination, or an actual option where it's like, use the save file, like, actually fully erase the save file.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, say, for example, press both bumpers and then press select, press new game, and it fully wipes it. Then you get the best of both worlds, don't you?
Yeah.
You can still have that, but you also don't lose out on having your, continuous loop stuff.
Yeah. It's like, yeah. But, I mean, technically also Splatoon's a culprit of this, but there's a really easy workaround. But the problem is setting it up for first time is like a hassle. Because you have to set up Nintendo accounts on your Switch. Or you have to do something really weird with the Wii U.
Yeah, it's a mechanic I'm personally a fan of when you have to basically go into your save datas and mess with them. I shouldn't have to do that if I wanted,
Alright,
completely
Alright, done.